Hello, hello, my dear health seeker. Inga from Health Origins here. So it's 7 o'clock on a Sunday, and welcome to Cook Along for Weight Loss. And this time, the topic is how do we make this thick, delicious, creamy, homemade soy yogurt easily and cheaply? Okay, so it's so simple, and it works out really economically as well. So all you're going to need, you're going to need either a store-bought plant-based yogurt, so possibly an unflavored soy, either Alpro or whatever unflavored soy or coconut-based yogurt you can get. So you'll need that, or a probiotic capsule or two, right? So hopefully you've seen the ingredients I said you will need, and you've got those ready into hand. Also, you're going to need a whole bean milk. So this is soya whole bean. So all it is just water and soybean, basically. So no additives, no fillers, and that's what you want. You could potentially make your own milk as well, but that just takes a long time. So I normally just buy this organic whole bean soy milk, and for me in where I get it, it's £1.40 pence. So, and this makes a liter of yogurt. So my whole liter of delicious creamy soy yogurt costs only £1.40, and a little bit of time of mine, right? And if you can think, in the shop, you sometimes have to pay like £3 for a little tiniest bit of like coconut yogurt or even soy yogurts. You know, half a liter is about probably £1.50 or £2 even. So this, you're getting a liter of yogurt, and the best thing about this is, though, not only it's cheap, but it's also healthier. Because in store-bought yogurts, even the natural ones, like non-sweetened ones, let's say, it's still got a lot of thickeners, a lot of additives, preservatives and things, and you don't want that in your yogurt. And all you have in here is just milk and the good bacteria, probiotics that you need for your gut. So let's begin. So I've got my previous batch of yogurt, and all you need is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of your yogurt starter. By the way, sorry for my flush complexion. I'm a little bit red. I've caught the sun, I think, today because I've been on a 6-hour walk. Just came back from the Cheviot. So that's why, if you think I'm looking a little bit red, that's why that is. So basically, I'm just going to put good 2, it's kind of like 3 tablespoons really, of thick soy yogurt. It's proper thick, into a 1 liter washed jar, and I'm gonna just pour the milk in there. So pour the milk so that it kind of comes up to near the top. And I've got like a whisk, and I'm just gonna whisk it up to distribute it evenly within the milk. Doesn't need very long. So that is it. So that's pretty much good to go now. And all I need now is a piece of like a muslin cloth, some kind of a cloth. And then I've got a rubber band to put that on with. And I've got a dehydrator. So I set it on 40 degrees, which is ideal temperature, and leave it to incubate for about 12 hours. If you haven't got a dehydrator, I know some people put their oven on like the lowest setting, like 50 perhaps, and then so it heats up to 50, then switch it off, put the light on. If your light is not automatic where it doesn't switch on and off, it's just you can switch it on. So you can switch the oven light on, put the jar inside, close the door, and then that should keep that temperature for quite a while. So I know some people do that. Or if house is warm enough, like, put it in the warmest place somewhere, maybe on the counter in the kitchen, maybe somewhere near a radiator. Or some people I know use airing cupboards to great advantage. So if you've got like a boiler where you've got a warm airing cupboard, so you can put it there as well. But make sure don't leave it for longer than 12 hours, because normally about 12, 14 hours and it'll be ready. So then just put a normal lid on and put it in the fridge. So that is it, guys. And then you'll get this delicious, creamy, thick yogurt like this. And the second recipe I'm going to do from this today, once you've got this thick, delicious yogurt, you can eat it, as you normally would eat your natural yogurt. So you could put a bit of maple syrup, some berries, and however, put it on, usually however you eat your yogurt, however you like it. But also, it makes a really quick and tasty, handy sour cream, and it's so easy and so delicious. So what I'll do, I'll put about half a jar of this into my container. So we'll make about half a liter of sour cream. I'm gonna need sour cream for the recipe I'm making for baking club tomorrow night that I'm going, my vegan baking club that I love. So I'm making a Lithuanian recipe, and then I'm going to use the sour cream to add to like onion and mushroom sauce to make it creamier. So that'll be ideal for that. See like how massive lumps of yogurt, you just literally, it just comes in massive spoonfuls, so it's really nice and thick. So I've got about half a liter, I would say, of yogurt there. I'm gonna add probably to this amount, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, because you can always add more. You don't want to over salt it, so if it's missing, then you can always add a little bit more. So a little bit of salt. And then I'll put about a teaspoon of onion powder. You can put a little bit less because this is maybe a smaller amount. Just about nearly a teaspoon, I would say. I just find it gives this just nice flavor, to savory dishes. The onion powder is my secret ingredient. I just use and love it, put it everywhere. And, for those of you in the UK, I think I've had some questions from you guys of where do I buy my onion powder, because it's not a thing you can buy in like supermarkets normally. I buy mine from buywholefoodsonline.co.uk. So it's buywholefoodsonline.co.uk, right? It's a long mouthful of word, but they do a lot of great organic bulk buys, if you like. So this one was 500 grams of onion powder. So you might want to buy a smaller bag, maybe 250 or something, depends how much you use it, because this lasted me quite a while. And it tends to get a little bit lumpy if it gets air to it quite a bit. So you either need to like store it really airtight, or like I say, buy small containers so that you use it. So that's it, and all I'm gonna need is my Bamix, so my immersion blender, and I'm just gonna whiz it up. So you could do that in your blender, or if you have an immersion blender stick, then use that. And it's literally done. So all it takes is a few seconds, and you've got this creamy, delicious sour cream. So let's give it a taste test now. Yum. So that's it. As simple as that. And if you find that it needs a little bit more salt, add a bit more salt. Or if you think, it was a little bit too much, maybe on onion powder, you might want to put like just half a teaspoon in this amount. But I find it's quite nice, actually. So that's it. So this is my 2 recipes. So once 12 hours passes, you'll have a delicious, so it's so great. You could do it even, like put this at night in the, if you have a dehydrator, you can put it there, or like I say, keep it somewhere warm. So you could, prepare it, say when you come back from work, at night, and then you have tasty, delicious, creamy, thick yogurt first thing in the morning. So this is the yogurt. And then I've got half a litre of this freshly made sour cream. So let me know if you guys try it, what you thought of it. If you are making some other amazing, interesting things from the natural yogurt, let me know if you try it. If you have any questions as well, leave them below and I'll be sure to answer. And yeah, just any other suggestions, what you would like to see in other live streams or for cook along for weight loss for my YouTube series. So it's been great chatting with you, and until next Sunday, guys. And also, before I forget, remember, food is fuel, so be mindful what you put in your body. Until next time.